My mother, Deborah Willis, she's a photographer and photo historian, realized in the history of photography, a lot of experiences of African Americans were actually cropped out of that history. And she started to do her own research and discover that African Americans had been taking photographs that were very different than mainstream photographs of African Americans since the invention of photography. And how that perspective shifts our notion of history is what I was really interested in. And one of the things that's exciting about kind of working as an artist in the 21st century is that you can work in a variety of mediums. So in my last two shows at Jack's, I had video, I had textile pieces, I had photography, there were some sculptural pieces, there's some printmaking, and being able to kind of work in a variety of mediums really allows me to broaden my own perspective about making art and the subjects that I approach. In my last show at Jack's Shainman Gallery, it was called Question Bridge Black Males, which I did with three other artists, Chris Johnson, Bayate Ross Smith, and Kamal Sinclair. And in a sense, it's a collaboration with 160 participants in the project. Basically, it's a video-mediated, what we call a megalog between African American men, where we try to get strangers to have a conversation mediated through video by asking them to ask and answer each other's questions. And as a result of that, you start to see that black men aren't just black men, but hopefully as people, and that each person, although they may be ascribed to a group or ascribe themselves to a group, actually is an individual, and their perspective should only be seen as that, as an individual, rather than speaking on behalf of a group. Because if you can show that there's as much diversity within any demographic as there is outside of it, it really challenges our historical and societal notions of identity.